Om Shanti. English Avyakt versions 29th of April 1971. Headline: The method to pass the unlimited paper. The method to pass the unlimited paper. Is today the end of the bhatti, or is it the beginning of the practical paper of the bhatti? Where are you going now? Are you going to the examination hall or to your own places? When you consider yourself to be going to the examination hall, you will be able to pass the practical paper. Do not think that you are going to your homes. No. Having completed having completed a very big course, you are now going to the examination hall to take the highest paper. Whilst you are studying at a center, it is like studying in a school. However, when you take direct training and are studying with Bab Dada and the instrument Maharathis in Madhuban, the land of blessings, you should consider yourself to be a student of a college or a university. There is a difference between a paper given at a school and a paper given in a university, and there is also a difference in the study. So to take training in this bhatti means to become a university student. So you are now going to take a paper of the study of the university. You only attain a status after studying at a university. In the same way, only those who pass the practical paper of the bhatti receive a status and stage for the present time and for the future. So do not think this is to be a common aspect. Although you may have been studying at a center and you may also have been taking papers, this is a paper set. This is a paper set by the university. If after having been stamped by Bab Dada and also having had the tilak applied by Bab Dada, someone fails in the practical paper, what happens? The stain of having failed is left for birth after birth. Therefore, if you have any sanskars of failing, or if you feel your behavior to be like this, then before you go, finish that stain and behavior or sanskar of weakness today, so that you do not fail when you go to take a paper in the examination hall. Do you understand? You have taken that paper. That was easy, but the final number or final marks are only given after the practical paper. So transform both your consciousness and vision before you go from here. What should you have in your consciousness? I am taking a paper at every second. What should you have in your vision? Baba, the teacher, is teaching me, and I, the one who is studying the soul, am a student. By going from here, having transformed your consciousness, attitude, and vision, you will not fail, but you will pass fully. So do not consider the bhatti to be an ordinary thing. Keep this stamp and tilak from the bhatti with you always. Just as the certificate from a university enables you to get a job and enable you to attain a status, in the same way, keep this stamp and tilak of the bhatti with you all the time in a practical way. This is the greatest certificate of all. Those who do not have a certificate are not able to attain a success. Similarly, this too is a certificate. It is a certificate for the present and future attainment and success. A certificate is always carefully looked after. Through carefulness, you may lose it. Through carelessness, you may lose it. Therefore, never be influenced by Maya and allow carelessness into your effort. Otherwise, you will think that you have a certificate, but Maya Ravan will have stolen it. Just as thugs of today and even pickpockets do everything in such a clever way so that externally you are not aware of anything, but the pocket is quietly emptied. In the same way, if you bring carelessness into your effort, then Ravan will quietly steal your certificate and you will not be able to attain a status. Therefore, attention. Do you understand? This group is serviceable anyway. What do you have to become now? Just as you are serviceable, in the same way you now have to fill yourself with the sense of being Trikaldarshi whilst doing service, and secondly you have to fill yourself with the essence of spirituality. Only then will all three things come together: service, sense, and essence. Essence is very subtle, so together with being serviceable, by being filled with the essence of spirituality, and the sense of being Trikaldarshi, you will become successful. So check to what extent each of you has filled yourself with sense and essence. It is now time for that. Just as you make your preparations 2 hours before going into the examination hall. So the time for you to prepare yourself before going into the examination hall is now. You are told that together with your being seen as Brahma Kumars, you must also be seen as Tapasvi Kumars. Have you imbibed that spirituality in your eyes and on your face so that as soon as you return home, you are seen as Alokik, unique, and are loved by all, not only those who have come to the Bhatti, but all those who come to Madhuban must also especially have this dharana. Was the Bhatti is a success? Are you content with the speed of their study? Are you content in your own effort according to the study of the Bhatti? There isn't anything still remaining, is there? There isn't anything remaining now, but will there be something still remaining later on? All of them are looking for a method for their own safety. They think that if something happens, this is what they would say. However, you then develop weakness through that. Therefore, do not ever think in that way, but think that you will never fail. You have this guarantee now and for birth after birth. You will never fail. This is called full pass. The specialty of Kumars is that they are able to do whatever they want. They definitely have this willpower, but you need the willpower to be able to will every second and every thought. Everything is willed to the children. People will whatever they have. So all of you are creating heirs as well as becoming heirs. Just as there is the willpower for everything else, so you also need the willpower to will everything. You have to fill yourself with this before you go. What will you become when you have willed everything? What will you become when you have willed everything? Completely free from attachment. When you have finished all attachment, you become free from all bondages. Only those who are free from bondage can be absorbed in yoga and liberation in life. Do you understand what treasure of the confluence age do you have with yourself now? Baba has given you the treasure of knowledge, but what treasure of your own do you have? Just as Baba fully willed his time and thoughts, in the same way, you had to fully will your consciousness, just as you are able to attain whatever you want from physical wealth. In the same way, you are able to attain whatever you want from the wealth of time and thoughts of the present time. The basis of the entire attainment is this time of the confluence age and the elevated consciousness, that is, remembrance. This is the treasure you have to will this. Are you going away having willed it completely, or have you kept a little pocket money aside? You haven't kept a little hidden away in a corner for a time of need, have you? Is your pocket completely empty? The Kumars sang a song. Nowadays, not a single corner of Madhuban is empty, but instead you see a sparkle of stars in every corner. So, why do you call it empty? When the sun becomes subtle from physical, the stars are clearly visible. So, the Father has become subtle from physical in order to show the sparkle of the stars to the world. So, why would you call it empty? You can say that the physical sun has set. However, the sun of knowledge has become avyakt from vyakt, but he is still with the stars. He cannot be a constant companion in the corporeal form, even whilst in the corporeal form. In order to be a constant companion, he used to be in the avyakt stage and considered himself to be an avyakt companion. So even now, he can be a constant companion in the avyakt form, because the avyakt form is free from the bondage of a physical body. So, in order to be the constant companion of all of you, and in order to take you away from the consciousness of your body, the avyakta part is now being enacted. Babdada is constantly with all the children anyway. Earlier, there was a song composed, "Why are you becoming impatient, mother?" Some sisters sang this song. I am everyone's constant companion. You are now, and those who wish to experience this can do so. In order to experience this now, because Baba is avyakt. You can only have that experience when you become avyakt in the same way. In order to have this unique experience, always remain beyond corporeal feelings and consciousness of the physical body. That is to be that is be a detached observer, for only then will you be able to experience being a companion. Do you understand? Cha Om Shanti.